Hello everybody, Torque here. Welcome back. Abiotic Factor, episode 20. I just continued going on. Yeah, can't get enough of this game. Let's just go. I didn't want to leave it like somewhere, you know? It's just I'm weird. This guy looks like he has, of course, he has a human skull there, but it looks like he has the decoration of like a space marine with the ritualistic on him. And I can't tell, this must be the gatekeeper. And that's there, okay. All right. Let's reset this.
You did
it. Please tell me they're on my side now. Oh, what the?
I thought I was going to be stuck there forever.
Oh, I don't like this.
You reset the system and turned the guns on those apes. Bravo. We may yet get out of here with our skins. Now, we just need to get that odious gunk off the vacuum chamber door. But this isn't the first time we've had this problem. That goo was a curse until Dr. Lassiter opened a new portal to the mycofields in Antiverse 2, and the TR teams discovered a substance that could remove that awful stuff. The test chamber portal may even still be open. But with the state of things, who's to say? I suppose we just have to go and find out.
How did you get from the locked thing, like way over there, to right here that quick? I swear to God, you are one of these entities. I should put a bullet right in your head, but
I can get us to the surface elevator if we can just get the vacuum chamber open. I'm certain of it. But someone needs to retrieve that goo from the mycofields in Antiverse 2. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that's you, but
of course you are.
Do seem rather well suited to this kind of thing.
Yeah, of course I am. Better than you! Oh, don't jump down there. You're gonna bust all sorts of stuff. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh, you know what? Mugnade! Oh, shit. I don't want to blow up some of that stuff. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, nice turret. We got some power. We got some antiverse gems. Breacher. What? What's a breacher? Entities. Tarasque. Yeah. Oh, the shotgun gun. Weak against acid, weak against electricity. Okay. Let's see. Anything else around here? More Interverse gems. I am definitely gonna be back here. Probably off screen and like stripping this place bare just because I am a loot goblin. And I have to do that. Nope. Ah! Yeah, suck it. Alright. Terminal. New region of Anniverse 2B that Dr. Lassard opened up. Completely different to the first. It's intensely hot. Oh. Maybe I'm going to have to make up that armor that has some cold rating. A2 gel with some nitrate and iron and it burns through anything. 97% efficient oxidation. Oh, Jesus. Think about using that as a bomb. Oh my god. Anti-thermite. Oh, Jesus. No singing. All research on this subject is suspended on the interest of staff safety. Please do not mention or attempt to describe this subject to any other staff member. Do not hum, sing, or whistle an impression of IS-0078. Okay. IS-0235. High contrast magnetic copying. The tape reproduces the entity, but any changes in the original are replicated. This leads me to believe they are essentially the same entity. What about previous sightings? No idea how it arrived in that specific Simpsons episode, but it seems to have disappeared from previous occasions. Flintstone Season 2, Episode 32. This leads us to believe that 235 is the same continuous entity through all sightings. Flintstone Season 2. Okay, people. Flintstones Season 2, Episode 32. Does that even exist? It does exist. It's called Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Looking it up in Rotten Tomatoes really quick. I don't know why, but this is kind of cool that they have something here. That's so weird. Okay, so it's an actual episode. Okay. Fascinating. Have you had any luck getting it to move not far? Movements even tried shifting the show to black and white, but that just seemed to make it sick. I can't risk damaging such a unique entity. That is so weird. Okay. Alright. I wish you could break these open and they'd have, like, ammo or something. Military pack. How big is that? Only 24, and this is 30. See. No. How hungry am I? Okay, we're gonna eat that. Put those away. Let's see here. What else? You know, I could care less if they were really trying to be some religious nut jobs shutting down science. But at least you can do is clean up the place a little bit. Dead bodies all around. I mean, come on. Just throw them in one pile somewhere. That's free clearance. Whoa! I only started pressing buttons there. That's not good. Oh. Oh, okay, so that's the elevator right there, and then this is okay. I got it. I know where we're at now, finally. Okay, what's this guy?
Though we haven't yet captured a complete specimen of 139, Dr. Thule took a sample of its dust. But this raised more questions than answers. Foremost, 139 appears primarily to be a host rather than an individual. Pendleton theorizes 139 may be suffering an infection, which will require tests to ensure no cross-contamination can occur. And if true, we're unsure whether its behaviors are innate to the original being, or a byproduct. It's quite a tangled web, really. We'll need more time.
Huh.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting, Research Director. Recent attempts to coax IS-042 into a new home have been unsuccessful. We believe the creature, if indeed that word is appropriate, prefers mannerist art, and so provided several potential new pieces for it to inhabit, but to no avail. Dr. Tang wishes to determine whether the entity is trapped in its current environment, inactive, or simply wishes to remain where it is. But his suggestions risk destroying the work in question. I have told him to adjust his methods. Antique artworks aside, I have always been a bit of a dog person. I have no desire to risk harming 042.
Last stop, 042. Oh, that one painting. I wonder what happens if I put a painting right on that wall.
This is Dr. Derek Mance. Now that IS-107 is on its way safely, for a time, towards interstellar space, I find myself taking a step back. In moments like this, one sees with shocking clarity how fantastical so much of our work and research here really is. If we weren't established and, by and large, esteemed scientists with decades of experience and education behind us, this place would sound nothing less than insane.
What was that? Oh, this. They stuck it in space, you morons.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting, Research Director, Gate Cascade Research Facility. I've been asked to provide a report on the recent incident involving IS-017. Our protocols around this subject have been extremely cautious since the difficult experience of the trans recon team that recovered it in 1986. We've been candid about its psychiatric effects and the difficulty of predicting their duration. The incident in question concerned a staff member who had recently suffered a difficult breakup. He wished to remove all memory of his paramour. While successful and informative, 017 wiped considerably more memory than he expected. We're banning this kind of haphazard practice going forward.
Oh, the amnesia threshold, the one that one gal.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting. I can summarize IS-169 in a single word. Nothing. Recovered from a nameless hill in Exmoor, England, we have no further information. We cannot seem to sample, mark, or damage it in any way. Incredibly, it appears to be without mass, moving as easily as a mote of dust, with no apparent space-time presence of any kind. Of the larger object we presume it was once attached to, there is no trace. Of its existence, we have only the evidence of our eyes, nothing more, and no theory to attach to it.
Okay. 2 more? Bear with me, folks. I like to listen
Dr.
to
Derek
these.
Mance reporting. There is a category of immurement subjects that pile mystery upon mystery, as if their purpose was only to confound us. When I look at IS-166, I am tempted to suspect the work of a cosmic jester, whose sole aim is to sabotage any chance we have of forming a consistent picture of the universe. Why does this object weigh 3 times as much when turned upside down? How did it come to be built into the Berlin Wall? Why does Dr. Tenku insist on sketching it over and over and over again? Of finding answers to these questions, I have vanishingly little hope.
Weird. The paperweight. That is a weird one. Leisure threshold, yeah, the thingamajigger. Paperweights.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting, Research Director. Dr. Sukov came to me today and announced she was terminating her investigations into 014. The principal obstacle appears to be the object itself. Our tools cease to function, or they operate at an impossibly glacial pace when brought near it. Precisely what it is composed of, whether hollow or solid, even these simple questions are almost impossible to answer. 014 is to all intents and purposes impervious.
One of the good things about this game that I have noticed is that all of these are actually voice recorded. There's so much like care taken with some of this stuff. It is just I don't want to like be all that in a bag of chips, but it's so good. Nowadays you get some of these companies that just like throw out a product and it's not, doesn't have care with it. I mean, you play it, you get through it, and it's just kind of one of those meh, okay kind of things. But this, they actually seem to have thought through it every step. Maybe I'm fanboying against this game, but it really is that good. At least as far as I'm concerned. So much loot. I'm just kind of like passing up by it just to try and look for stuff, look at stuff. 6-4 live fire. Okay. Huh. Back chamber. Emerald lift. This is like showing you all the different ways to certain things. Very well done. I think I've opened up all the doors. I think I have. Can I open this? Make crate won't budge. Of course not. IS-0855. Which one is that? 855. I don't have it. What's the security? Class 5. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Damn box scares the crap out of me every time. Just hops out of nowhere. Come on. Find the mycofield. They're through here. Okay. I'm not full of inventory-wise.
To anyone handling fluids of IS-121, the Tarasque, be extremely careful. The I-Core has properties we've yet to fully assess and can interfere, interrupt, or even instigate perforation events.
What?
I'm sure you're all aware of what happened to Dr. Stern last week. Luckily, we recovered him unharmed. Mostly. With thanks to the staff at Tori facility, we have the Tarasque hooked up in that insufferably hot shroom room. Please ensure you do not disturb the arrangement.
Wow. Okay, what is needed? It requires Tarasque, but I can't. So do I have to go down there? That looks like lava. Yeah, that's lava. Well.
Power services for today will be stopping momentarily. If you have any specimens outside of containment, return them immediately. Have an efficient and effective evening.
I am confounded. Doesn't seem to work. Of course not. All right. Well. I am stumped. Huh. Yeah, well. You know what? Scientists down here might know. Thule might know, maybe. Wait, which one is the Tarasque? Let's see here. Not here. Entities.
Say, how about a few brewskis after work?
121. I think he's over this way. Let us wander around aimlessly for a little bit.
All vacant perforations will be resetting in 3, 2.
At least now I can go this way. Necessarily need to, but can. There's some stuff over here too. This is a... Did I not try this beforehand? Did, I just didn't... It's weird, the footprint looks like a three-toed. Maybe there's something on the other side over there. Because I haven't done over there. It didn't open. Now wait a second. How'd this guy get... Okay, so it is... Unassuming bell. Well. Nothing? Dragon poisoning painting. I think I'm gonna leave that here. This is IS 12 potentially. There is no 12 listed. What's that one though? Okay, this whole room is just weird. Can I close the door?
Alert. There has been a complete containment failure. Please make your way to defense sector by any means available. Have an efficient and effective day.
Oh, I need a rest. Okay. Lie down. We're just gonna sleep on the couch real quick. Wow, that's the longest one I've done. Alright, so it's not that way. It's none of these numbers. What was up here again? No, it's a Curie thing. 122? No, that's the shadow whatever. Okay. Damn it. Wrong way. I was hoping to get through. I'm gonna have to kill this guy. Darn it. Yeah, you suck.
Whatever's going on, it'll be something to do with their work in containment.
You're useless.
Those cowboys can't tell a boson from a bathman. Sometimes I wonder if they even care. As soon as they set foot in
I walked away from you for a reason. I don't need you.
It goes out the window.
You are so annoying. Okay, let's see. Nope. Because I can already see the designation. That's to adjustment. $42. No, 64. None. 14. That just says no subject. That's 169. Okay, nothing there. Alright, so I'm missing something. Like, I've completely wandered past it and just didn't recognize it or something. I hate it when I do that because I know I've seen the number before. I know I've seen it, but I just don't know where or how or, you know, what. I wonder if it's in Helmholtz. Oh.
I've never been entirely sure what Lenora sees in IS-111, or even why she brought it back from A-21 in the first place. She says being near it gives her a warm, calm sense of peace. I pointed out that as the strange little furry cone of flesh seems to hunt entirely by telepathy, it's likely she was simply falling prey to its psychic lure. She
Interesting.
did not seem overly concerned. But after all, that is her way.
Minder. Okay. Well, how about we just do that? Let's look at this minder thing. Moved log. Well, let's undertake weekly psychometric benching. Do not place hands near feeding aperture and avoid making high-pitched purring or buzzing noises within 12 feet or less of the subject. I wonder what happens if you put a... Okay. Put a beehive in there. Be interesting. Okay. Why did you put a mirror here? Only thing that we haven't been able to get to is this thing down here. There's no keys or anything to open it. I am stumped. I don't know any way to get anywhere over there, and it is actually gonna drive me insane now. Okay. Well. Well. Okay. I have no understanding of where the Tarasque is. I have no understanding of where it could be. Honestly, I don't know how to find it. So... yeah, that is interesting that I have not been able to figure out where it is whatsoever at this point in time. It's just kind of... I mean, it should be in the containment blocks, right? I mean, it should be contained somewhere. Okay. Well, until I find this miraculous being of ultimate power and death to get some sort of fluid, I think I'm going to cut it here. I don't give up easily, but I think I might need to, like, regroup and just try and figure this out. I don't understand it. By the way, security cargo is on the side of it. It offers, 18 spots, so it's decent. It's the same as a platform cart. Only problem is you can't, like, take it to where you want it. Like, I can't summon it back to my house. But then again, platform cart can be driven there. So, drive this back here. I did just think of something. Wonder if that security gate opened when we did the redoing of it. Real quick. Get all this real quick. Turn this back on. Nope, still didn't. Okay. Well.
For what do you seek?
You have another key yet? Nope.
So be it. We are done.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Torqued. And I would appreciate if you like,
Right.
subscribe,
Another time, maybe.
comment, tell me I'm an idiot. Let me know where it is. The Tarasque, a being of incomparable power in the D&D universe, seems to be a tiny creature hidden among the everything. I don't know where he is. So we will have to go and start looking a little bit more. Yeah. What I'm going to do is grind through some of those areas and get as much gear as possible out of there. Specifically get a whole bunch of capacitors, that kind of thing. And just kind of figure, if I go through that area like 5 or 6 times, I'll find it. And that's when the next video will be me fighting the darn thing. Again, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great night. As always, take care of yourself, take care of your family. Thank you and goodbye for now.